Welcome to our special tarot reading for Pisces during the final week of April. I'm drawing cards now to reveal the energies surrounding you in these closing days of the month. The cards have been shuffled with your signs specifically in mind, and I'm feeling a powerful current of transformation already. As I lay out the Celtic cross spread before me, I can sense that many Pisces are standing at a significant threshold of change. For your overall energy, I've drawn the moon. How fitting for a Pisces. The moon speaks to your intuitive nature being heightened during this period. You may find yourself experiencing vivid dreams or receiving psychic impressions that seem unusually clear. Pay attention to these messages from your subconscious. They're trying to guide you through murky waters. The moon also suggests there may be aspects of your situation that remain hidden or unclear. Rather than pushing for immediate clarity, this is a time to embrace the mystery and allow your intuition to be your guide. For Pisces, who naturally navigate the depths of emotion and spirituality, this energy feels like coming home to yourself. The silver light of the moon illuminates your path in subtle ways, revealing just enough for your next steps while maintaining a sacred mystery around the full journey. During this final week of April, pay particular attention to synchronicities, repeated symbols in dreams, and those gut feelings that arise without logical explanation. Your psychic antenna is especially receptive now. Crossing your path, we have the Eight of Cups. This suggests you're in the process of walking away from something that no longer serves your highest good. Perhaps you've invested emotionally in a situation or relationship that hasn't yielded the fulfillment you sought. This card encourages you to honor your need for deeper meaning, even if it means leaving behind what feels comfortable. The journey may feel solitary at times, as others might not understand why you're choosing to abandon what appears perfectly fine on the surface. Trust that this emotional pilgrimage is necessary for your growth. By the end of April, you'll likely have gained enough distance to see why this departure was essential. The Eight of Cups often appears when we've given our all to something, yet still feel an inexplicable emptiness. This isn't about failure, but about evolution. Your soul is calling you toward experiences that match your current vibration, not the person you were when this journey began. The mountain path this figure climbs may seem arduous, but the spiritual fulfillment awaiting you is worth every challenging step. In your foundation position, I see the Knight of Pentacles. This grounded energy beneath your watery Pisces nature provides stability during this time of emotional movement. You have more practical resources at your disposal than you might realize. Though your progress may feel slow, each step you take is building towards something lasting. This Knight reminds you of the importance of patience and methodical action. While your dreamy Pisces nature might prefer immediate results, the universe is asking you to embrace a more measured approach. The Knight of Pentacles in your foundation also suggests that someone with earthy, dependable qualities may be supporting you behind the scenes. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn whose practical nature complements your intuitive gifts. Together, you create a powerful balance of inspiration and implementation. The Knight's presence in your reading also indicates that financial or material concerns that have been weighing on you will find resolution through persistent effort rather than quick fixes. Your dedication to showing up consistently, even when progress feels imperceptible, is creating a foundation that will support your dreams for years to come. What crowns you is the Wheel of Fortune, a powerful indicator that significant change is on the horizon. The final week of April marks a turning point where fate seems to take a hand in your affairs. Remember that as the wheel turns, it brings both challenges and opportunities. Your adaptable Pisces nature will serve you well here. This card speaks to cyclical patterns and cosmic timing. Something you've been waiting for is finally aligning in your favor. The wheel reminds us that nothing stays the same forever. Difficult circumstances improve, and periods of good fortune eventually give way to new challenges. Your awareness of this universal truth gives you an advantage. Rather than resisting change, you can flow with it, recognizing that every ending creates space for new beginnings. The Wheel of Fortune often appears when karmic patterns are completing, bringing rewards for past efforts or lessons from previous actions. the symbols of the four fixed signs, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio, suggest that people born under these signs may play significant roles in the unfolding events. Pay attention to seemingly random coincidences during this period, as they may actually be orchestrated by higher forces guiding you toward your destiny. The universe is conspiring in your favor, dear Pisces, though the path may unfold in unexpected ways. Looking at your recent past, the Six of Swords appears, showing a journey you've been making from troubled waters to calmer shores. You've been processing emotional difficulties and moving toward healing, though this transition isn't quite complete. This card suggests you've recently made difficult decisions that required you to leave behind familiar but problematic situations. Though there may still be some sadness or nostalgia, you're heading in the right direction. The Six of Swords also indicates that you've had guidance or support during this transition. Someone has been helping you navigate these waters, perhaps offering practical advice when your emotions felt overwhelming. Acknowledge and appreciate this assistance. This journey across choppy waters marks a significant phase in your emotional evolution. You've been carrying mental burdens and painful memories that needed processing before you could move forward. The ferryman in this card represents external help, but also your own higher wisdom guiding you away from situations that drained your energy. The swords embedded in the boat symbolize truths you've had to face, perhaps uncomfortable realizations about relationships or circumstances that weren't as they appeared. While the waters ahead appear calmer, this journey requires continued courage and trust. By the end of April, you'll notice how much lighter you feel having left certain emotional weights behind. In your near future position, I've drawn the Two of Cups. This beautiful card suggests a meaningful connection on the horizon, perhaps a romantic encounter for some, but for others, it may represent a harmonious partnership or deep friendship that brings balance to your life. The Two of Cups speaks to mutual respect, understanding, and a genuine meeting of souls. For single Pisces, this could indicate meeting someone with whom you share an immediate and profound connection. For those in relationships, it points to a renewal of love and deeper understanding between you and your partner. In business contexts, this card suggests beneficial collaborations or partnerships that feel emotionally satisfying as well as practically advantageous. Look for connections that honor both parties equally. The alchemical symbol above the figures in this card points to the transformative potential of this union. Together, you and this person can create something greater than either could accomplish alone. The lion's head above them represents the courage required to be vulnerable and authentic in close relationships. This connection may arrive unexpectedly, but will feel familiar, as if you've known each other before. For some Pisces, this card indicates a reconciliation with someone from your past who returns with new understanding and respect for what you share. The timing of this connection is divinely orchestrated, arriving precisely when you're ready to receive it. The Seven of Pentacles appears in your self-position. You've been patiently investing your energy and now find yourself evaluating the progress you've made. This is a time for honest assessment. Are your efforts yielding the results you hoped for? The Seven of Pentacles reminds us that growth takes time and that not all rewards are immediately visible. You may be wondering if you should continue on your current path or make adjustments. This card encourages thoughtful evaluation rather than impulsive decisions. Take stock of what's working and what isn't, and be willing to prune away what doesn't support your vision. Remember that sometimes progress is happening beneath the surface, like roots strengthening before new growth appears. The farmer in this card has worked diligently, planting seeds, tending the soil, and protecting his crop from harm. Now he pauses to consider whether his methods are effective and what might need modification going forward. Similarly, you're being called to examine your investments of time, energy, and resources. This isn't about impatience, but about wisdom, ensuring that you're directing your precious life force toward endeavors that align with your soul's purpose. For some Pisces, this card suggests reconsidering how you're balancing material concerns with spiritual growth. Have you been overemphasizing one at the expense of the other? The pentacles represent not just money, but all forms of tangible value, including your health, home, and physical well being. This week offers an opportunity to realign these elements for optimal harvests in all areas. Your environment card is the Three of Wands, suggesting expansion and new horizons. The people around you are supportive of your vision and may provide opportunities for growth that extend beyond your current circumstances. This card speaks to plans beginning to bear fruit and the excitement of seeing your efforts manifest in the world. There's a sense of anticipation as you await the arrival of something you've set in motion. The Three of Wands also suggests that looking beyond your immediate surroundings will benefit you now. Consider how you might reach new audiences, explore different cultures, or collaborate with people at a distance. Your network is expanding, and with it comes fresh perspectives and possibilities. The figure in this card stands on a promontory, looking out over vast waters toward ships that carry his ventures to foreign lands. Similarly, your ideas and creations are ready to travel beyond your immediate circle, touching lives you may never meet in person. This card often appears when publication, broadcasting, or international connections become significant. For some Pisces, this may manifest as literal travel opportunities or invitations to share your gifts in new locations. For others, it represents expanding your online presence or reaching audiences through media. The one sprouting leaves indicate that your creative projects are not only viable but thriving. The red robes of the figure suggest passion and vitality infusing your endeavors. People around you recognize your potential and are eager to help you expand your reach. Be open to networking opportunities and collaborative ventures that may arise unexpectedly this week. In your hopes and fears position, the Queen of Cups reflects your emotional depth and intuitive wisdom. You aspire to embody her compassionate leadership, but you may fear being overwhelmed by your own sensitivity. This queen represents the highest expression of water sign energy, emotionally intelligent, empathetic, and nurturing while maintaining healthy boundaries. You hope to channel your natural Pisces gifts in ways that benefit others without depleting yourself. There may be concern about appearing too vulnerable or being taken advantage of because of your generous nature. The Queen of Cups reminds you that true emotional mastery involves both openness and discernment. Your sensitivity is your strength when you learn to navigate its currents wisely. This queen sits by the water's edge, comfortable in the realm of feelings, yet not submerged by them. Her ornate cup, decorated with angels, represents the sacred vessel of your heart and its capacity to hold others' pain without absorbing it. Her peaceful expression suggests emotional equilibrium, the ability to feel deeply while maintaining inner serenity. She may also represent a water sign person, Cancer, Scorpio, or another Pisces, who embodies these qualities and serves as either inspiration or support in your life. Your fear may be that you'll never achieve her level of emotional maturity, continually finding yourself swept away by feelings rather than channeling them constructively. Yet this card's appearance suggests you're closer than you realize to embodying these qualities. The Queen of Cups knows when to offer compassion and when to protect her energy, a discernment you're developing through recent experiences. And finally, for your outcome, I've drawn the World. What a magnificent conclusion to this reading! The world promises completion, wholeness, and achievement. Whatever journey you've been on is coming to a meaningful conclusion by the end of April, creating space for an entirely new cycle to begin. This card represents integration, the ability to harmonize different aspects of yourself and your experience into a cohesive whole. There's a sense of cosmic reward for the work you've done and the challenges you've overcome. The world also suggests recognition or celebration. Your efforts may receive acknowledgement from others, validating your path. As a Pisces, you often sense the interconnectedness of all things, and the World card affirms this perspective. You're completing an important life chapter with greater wisdom and self-knowledge than when you began. The dancing figure at the center of this card, surrounded by a wreath of victory, represents your soul's triumph over limitation. The four figures in the corners, the bull, lion, eagle, and angel, symbolize the fixed signs of the zodiac and the elements they govern, suggesting that you've successfully integrated various aspects of experience: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. This holistic achievement brings a profound sense of fulfillment and readiness for new adventures. The World card carries a vibration of 21 thirds in numerology, indicating expression, creativity, and joy as outcomes of this completion. For some Pisces, this card may literally indicate world travel or international recognition. For others, it represents attaining a long held goal or vision that once seemed impossibly distant. Whatever form it takes, this culmination brings not just external success, but a deep inner knowing that you are exactly where you're meant to be on your soul's journey. I'm sensing that many Pisces will feel this final week of April as a transitional gateway. You're completing one chapter while simultaneously stepping into another. The energy feels like standing in a threshold, able to look both backward at what you're leaving behind and forward to new possibilities. This liminal space can feel both exciting and unsettling, but it's rich with potential. The celestial influences during this period intensify these transitional energies. Venus moves through your communication sector, sweetening your words and making it easier to express feelings that may have been locked in your heart. Meanwhile, Mercury strengthens your practical thinking, helping you translate intuitive insights into actionable plans. With Jupiter expanding your resource awareness, unexpected financial opportunities may emerge just when you need them most. This cosmic choreography creates an optimal environment for the transformations indicated in your cards. The combination of the moon and the world as bookends to your reading is particularly significant. You're moving from mystery to mastery, from the unconscious to conscious integration. The journey between these states involves both releasing what no longer serves you, Eight of Cups, and building something new and sustainable, Knight of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune indicates that cosmic timing is on your side, accelerating developments that might otherwise have taken much longer. This powerful progression suggests that what begins in uncertainty and perhaps even confusion culminates in clarity and achievement. Trust that even when the path seems obscured by moonlight and shadows, you are being guided toward completion and wholeness. Your Piscean ability to surrender to the flow while maintaining faith in positive outcomes serves you especially well during this transition. For those Pisces dealing with relationship matters, the progression from the Six of Swords through the Two of Cups suggests healing from past hurts and opening to new connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Trust your intuition about who deserves your emotional investment. Someone who appeared during a difficult transition may reveal themselves as more significant than you initially realized. The relationship dynamics shifting now create space for deeper authenticity and vulnerability. Those in established partnerships may find themselves having breakthrough conversations that clear away lingering misunderstandings. Single Pisces might encounter someone who appreciates both your strength and sensitivity, recognizing the wisdom you've gained through challenging experiences. This connection differs from previous patterns, offering genuine reciprocity rather than the one-sided dynamics you may have accepted in the past. Pay attention to people who see you clearly rather than projecting their needs onto your accommodating nature. In career and creative pursuits, the Seven of Pentacles paired with the Three of Wands encourages you to evaluate your progress while remaining open to expansion. Something you've been nurturing is ready to reach a wider audience or market. A project that has required patient development may suddenly gain momentum as external circumstances align with your vision. For creative Pisces, this could manifest as recognition from unexpected quarters or opportunities to showcase your work in new venues. Those in business might receive offers to collaborate with established brands or expand into territories you hadn't previously considered accessible. The seeds you've planted with such care are not only viable but ready to produce abundant harvests. Your unique approach, which combines intuitive understanding with practical application, positions you perfectly for the opportunities emerging now. Trust that the time invested in honing your skills and developing your ideas has prepared you for this moment of expansion. Spiritually, the moon and the world cards suggest an initiation process completing. You've been navigating the mysterious depths of your unconscious, confronting shadows and retrieving lost aspects of yourself. This underworld journey, challenging as it may have been, culminates in a profound integration experience by month's end. Meditative insights that previously seemed cryptic suddenly make sense in the context of your lived experience. Creative inspirations that appeared random reveal their interconnections, forming a coherent vision or body of work. Your compassion deepens as you recognize how your own wounds connect you to collective human experience. This spiritual maturation process enables you to serve others from a place of authentic wisdom rather than theoretical understanding. The veils between dimensions feel thinner during this period, facilitating communication with guides, ancestors, or higher aspects of consciousness. Pay attention to messages received during liminal states, upon waking, during meditation, or in the moments before sleep. These transmissions contain guidance specifically calibrated to your next evolutionary phase. The health implications of this reading suggest paying attention to your physical well-being even as you navigate emotional and spiritual shifts. The Knight of Pentacles reminds you that your body requires consistent care rather than sporadic attention. Establish or maintain routines that honor your physical vessel, regular sleep patterns, nourishing food, movement that brings joy rather than obligation. The changing energy currents may manifest as unusual fatigue or heightened sensitivity to environments and substances. Honor these reactions as your body's intelligence communicating important information rather than inconvenient limitations. Some Pisces may benefit from detoxification practices during this period, creating internal space that mirrors the external completions and new beginnings. Listen carefully to physical symptoms, which often contain metaphorical messages about life situations requiring attention. The World card suggests that addressing health concerns holistically, considering emotional, mental, and spiritual factors alongside physical symptoms, yields the most effective results. Trust the process, follow your intuition, and remember that endings always make way for new beginnings. This final week of April offers you a rare opportunity to close cycles with grace and step into new possibilities with confidence. The stars and cards align in your favor, dear Pisces. The emotional courage required to walk away from the familiar, Eight of Cups, leads directly to the wholeness and achievement represented by the world. Though the journey includes moments of uncertainty and requires patient persistence, the destination justifies every challenge encountered along the way. Your compassionate heart and visionary spirit equip you perfectly for this transformative passage. As you move through these final April days, create space for both reflection and anticipation. Journal about what you're releasing and what you're welcoming. Express gratitude for the lessons of completed cycles while setting intentions for emerging opportunities. Allow yourself to feel the full spectrum of emotions that accompany significant transitions, nostalgia for what's ending alongside excitement for what's beginning. This emotional honesty facilitates the integration process represented by the world. Embrace the journey with your characteristic compassion and imagination. Your ability to see possibility where others perceive limitation serves you especially well during this pivotal period. The universe supports your evolution now, orchestrating synchronicities and connections that guide you toward your highest expression. Trust the cosmic timing reflected in the Wheel of Fortune, knowing that this threshold crossing occurs at precisely the right moment for your soul's journey. I'm sensing there may be more to reveal about your relationship with authority figures or institutions during this transitional time. The presence of both the moon and the world suggests a shift in how you engage with established structures and expectations. Have you been feeling constrained by conventional approaches that don't honor your intuitive wisdom? This final week of April may bring opportunities to redefine these relationships on terms that respect your unique gifts and perspective. Is there anything specific about these dynamics you'd like to explore further?